Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your weekend advice reading for the weekend of the 8th, the 9th, and the 10th of July 2016. Thank you very much for being here with me, and thank you to all of you for all your incredible support. I truly appreciate it. What this is, if you're new to my channel, this is a general reading looking at the energies that surround us at this time, what potential there is, what we need to know about these energies in order to use them for our highest good. And so often I will speak about the energies and then try to give some examples on how these energies may manifest, may play out, but ultimately use your intuition and receive the messages that come through that apply to your situation the way they do. So the message for this weekend is really simple. It's basically telling us to choose love over fear. Oftentimes when we have to make a decision, our decisions are influenced by two feelings, either fear or love. So we go with something that makes us feel good, or we step away from something because it makes us feel afraid or anxious or anything like that. So just an example on what I mean by that. And the message for this weekend is, first of all, confirmation that we're on the right track, okay, because we have the Ace of Cups again in the center of the reading. So this is telling us that we're on the right track, keep doing what you're doing. And for others, this is a second attempt at getting you to shift on the path of love, getting you to shift towards these new emotional beginnings and try to search for these new opportunities because they are all around you. And I'm just going to show you the cards because usually in a daily advice reading, we have the three cards and we have the influence of the past on our current situation, and then the energy that we're moving into tomorrow with. But at the weekend, I feel that cards tend to blend together to give a message, and it doesn't really matter the order in which they come about. It's more importantly just incorporating all the cards in the message. And they work very well together. Even though I use several different decks, they work very well together and they confirm each other's messages, and I always love to see that. So I'm just going to show you the cards and then tie in the message. We have the card of fear. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. We have feeling safe. In terms of tarot cards, we have the Eight of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Magician. And we've seen her quite a bit in the past week. And we also have be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. With back to what you love. Your current situation is giving you an opportunity to reevaluate what you want, to reevaluate what you love. So if we tie all these cards together, the message for the weekend is we're supposed to have a look at, or we're being guided to have a look at things that hold us back, things that still hold power over us in the sense that they keep us stuck in a place of fear. They keep us stuck in a place of feeling powerless, feeling afraid, feeling stuck, feeling like we don't have any options, feeling like we don't have a say in what's going on in our lives, which is the energy of the Eight of Swords, okay? And that's what we are supposed to look at this weekend, to identify what this fear is, or these fears, what they are, where they come from. Acknowledge the fact that they still influence us. Look at why. And then look at should they still influence us? Have we outgrown that situation? Is it time to release these fears? Is it time to make a conscious decision and say, I'm a different person. I have grown. I have learned. These influences, these experiences that have made me feel afraid no longer apply, no longer have an effect on me. And focus on forgiving yourself, other people involved, the situation, the circumstances, whatever it was, with the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is a message of love, unconditional love, of emotional new beginning, refreshing your emotions, I feel, bringing them back to the surface, bringing back positive emotions, okay? Conquering your fears. And you don't need to do anything complicated to do that. You just have to face them and say, I am not afraid of this anymore, or I forgive myself for this situation, therefore I am no longer afraid that I will make the same mistake again. I know that I am different. I know that I have grown. I know that I have learned along the way. This is also saying I forgive myself for whatever I may have done in the past that I consider to be wrong or a failure or anything like that. And I also forgive myself for whatever I may do in the future. I acknowledge the fact that we learn from different experiences, and we learn from mistakes, and we learn from things that don't go right, and we learn from etc., etc., etc. And I always believe there's no such thing as a mistake per se, because we learn from each and every single experience that we have. And if we feel like something was a mistake, actually things may not have turned out the way we hoped they would, but we have learned and grown a lot from that experience. And so I don't really see it as a mistake. I see it as something that happened. Oftentimes we did not have control, and even if we did the best we could in the situation. We did what we thought was best. And if things didn't work out the way they were supposed to, that's a different story, but we've grown and learned so much in the process. Therefore, next time when we want to start a similar situation, we are better prepared. We know what to expect. We know how to do things differently. We're more confident. We have more hope, and so on and so forth. And so the energy of the Ace of Cups is forgiveness and replacing the energy of fear and anxiety and stress, regret. Replacing that, forgiving that, releasing it, and in that space where these fears go out of, because you release them, in that space, bring love, bring joy, bring happiness, bring optimism, bring excitement, bring laughter, forgiveness, calm, harmony. Okay? Because with the Magician there, it's up to us. Okay? It's up to us to make the best of what we have, to use what we have and manifest our dreams. But we have to be in the present to do so. When we constantly look to the past because we made mistakes, and therefore we have now learned to be afraid of just taking a chance, or be afraid of making a decision on ourselves. We feel like we always have to check with people, being afraid to have it our way, because maybe again things didn't turn out exactly as expected the last time we did this. Whatever the case may be, the past is what is keeping us stuck in a place of fear and running our worst case scenarios through our minds, and the experiences, the way they happened, and they made us feel disappointed or stressed or fearful. If we are in the present, and we do that by releasing the past, allowing for an emotional new beginning, you release the past, you understand it served its purpose, you understand things were meant to be the way they happened, you understand how much you've learned, how much you've gained in that experience, and you use that confidence and that comfort of knowing, you know what, I did the best I could with what I had. And if things didn't turn out exactly the way I hoped they would, then that's okay. At least I know more now to plan for the future and try again. Okay? The Ace of Cups also represents hope. And in the card, be in the present and dream about the future, or have this sense of wishing upon a star, because we have this young girl over here kind of on the ground and looking to the stars, dreaming, planning for the future, imagining, visualizing. Anything can happen when we dream. Everything is possible. But we are not tied to anything. We have our feet on the ground, therefore we are in the present, we are in reality, we're seeing things for what they are, and from there we can afford to look to the future, to our dreams, to our desires, to our hopes, with nothing holding us back when we dream. No fear holding us back when we dream. No fear holding us back from forgiving ourselves, forgiving other people, forgiving situations, and deciding, you know what, today's a new day. I'm going to turn over a new leaf. I'm going to do things differently. I have love, respect, and compassion for myself, for those around me. I have hope and faith that my angels, my spirit guides, the universe, God, is working with me, trying to guide me in the direction of my dreams. And I believe I will get there. And embracing that truly. Being kind of like the fool energy, where you just follow your heart. You believe truly that things will be okay. And so you don't find it difficult to change direction. You don't find it difficult to take a chance on something. Because in your heart, you truly believe that if you follow your own heart, your own guidance, intuition, work from a place of love, truth, light, you're heading in the right direction. You can't go wrong. And with the magician, it's your way. It's your dreams. You don't have to take anyone else's opinion into account as to what your dreams should be. And you don't have to let anyone else's opinions make you feel inadequate or afraid or unworthy of having such dreams. Don't let fear hold you back. And you get this fear from different people, situations, experiences. We've already covered this. If you fill your heart with love, hope, faith, compassion, light, there will be no more room for fear. They don't mix. It's one or the other. They don't mix. And so it's really important that this weekend we focus on the fact that, you know what, I'm doing the right thing. You know what, I'm going to let go of this. I've been carrying this guilt and regret and remorse and whatever for so long. And it's bringing more stress and anxiety and negativity and more fear into my life. And actually, as I look at that situation, I truly did the best I could with what I was given. I truly believed I was making the best decision. I was taking the best action in the situation. I truly intended to help that person. I truly intended to do a good job. I truly intended to be positive, and whatever the case may be. Therefore, I release this. I forgive myself for this. I forgive everyone else involved. Things happen the way they did. I will make it work. I have learned. I will not be weighed down, and I will not feel afraid to repeat my actions of pursuing my dreams, to repeat my actions of doing what I feel is best for me. I will not be afraid to believe in myself. Okay? Is the message that I'm trying to get out. And so that feeling of love and compassion will bring you safety, will bring you a sense of security. Focus on your faith, focus on your spirituality. That will bring you a sense of comfort and security. And it will give you a safe place of non-judgment, no criticism, just acceptance and love, for you to look at these fears for what they are and release them, because they do not hold power over you. Stop beating yourself up about whatever happened. Go back to what you love. If you tried to manifest a dream and things didn't work out, maybe you needed more information. Maybe you needed to experience something more. to fully walk that path and get to the finish line. And so maybe that's why it didn't happen when you tried to make it happen. Go back to what you love. Try again. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your passions. Don't give up on what makes you happy. Bring that back into your life. Reevaluate. Re-strategize. Come up with different plans. Come up with different approaches. But you can only do this once you have the confidence that you can. And you can. Okay? You really, really can. So I feel this is a beautiful weekend for healing, truly, for releasing fear, negativity, regret, remorse, guilt, understanding and accepting things happen the way they did for a reason, giving yourself love and compassion, to free yourself from situations and feelings that you do need to free yourself from because they're just weighing you down. And then from that place of love and compassion and acceptance towards yourself, that safety, secure place, plan for the future. Come up with a new plan. Come up with a new approach with the magician. Get creative. Remember, as above, so below. Keep everything positive. Surround yourself with joy this weekend. Do something that makes you laugh. Do something that you enjoy. Do something that is creative. Whether it's music or dancing or cooking or just going out, spending time in nature, painting, whatever the case may be. That helps fill in that hole that fear has made in your heart. And you fill it with happiness, with beauty, with joy, with laughter, with creativity. And that recharges you emotionally to help you hope and to help you dream again. To believe in yourself again and to believe in yourself and in your dreams. And to get back in the saddle. And to say, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm different than who I was before when I tried this. Or I feel that I'm ready to try this for the first time in my life. And don't let fear hold you back. I feel that it's done that enough. You're safe now. You're safe. Safe to dream. Safe to love. So there we have it. These are your messages for the weekend. They're really beautiful messages. I do hope that they make sense, and I hope they help. Thank you very much for being here with me. I hope you have an absolutely beautiful, joyful weekend, and I will talk to you again soon. Take care.